Think about yourself. Have you ever uploaded a story or a highlight on Instagram where you were crying, where you were failing, where you were frustrated? No. We always share the best moments. That's why it's called highlights. We share how we are traveling, how we're having a nice dinner, being in nice company of a beautiful woman, or we're doing some exotic thing, we're driving an exotic car. Think of it. Is that actually your life every day? Or are these the highlights of your life? Now, everyone does that. And so when you go on Instagram and watch the stories of the people, of your friends, it seems like that they're living the perfect life and that you're missing out. You're doing something wrong. They are happy all the time and you aren't. Social media is prone to make you feel you're not good enough and to compare yourself to an illusion. Yourself, you just admit it. We post the highlights. We never post the bad stuff. But we do have bad stuff in our lives. But now you compare yourself to the absolute extreme highlights of someone's life. Social media is killing us from the inside out. Now, what is the solution to this? People tell, you probably heard this advice already, compare yourself to you yesterday. But the thing is, you can't really compare yourself from today to yesterday, right? You might have a bad day yesterday and a good day today, or the other way around. It's not really measurable. What I want you to do is I want you to yourself 1 year ago. Now, why does this matter? You can give or must give yourself time to improve. When I look back on pictures of myself 1 year ago, or the things I've done 1 year ago, I can tell you I have grown. It makes me happy to see how much I have learned. When I compare myself to social media, my friends make even more money than me, travel to more exotic places than me. But when I look to 1 year ago, I've traveled 55,000 kilometers this year, 1.3 times around the world. The year before that, I didn't do that. I didn't have the ability to do that. So I improved. Again, on external level, but also on an internal level, I'm more satisfied, I'm more happy, I'm more profound as a person. But we naturally compare ourselves. Unfortunately, nature is this way. We compare ourselves to the others because we are social animals. And by comparing ourselves to others, we can see what is our social status, right? Because we are social animals, we rank ourselves into, right, a pyramid. And basically, even inside your friend groups, you do that. Very natural thing to do. But again, this is purely based on external success. Purely. But tell me, as we discussed, is that actually reality or is this social media? Or is this truly what counts in life? External success, how much money you have? Once you die, what's with that money? You're going to give it to your children, okay, great. Now they are not going to work themselves off, and so they're going to probably waste that money, and 2 generations later, they're going to be poor again. Don't think you can build general wealth like this. It's a bit harder than you think. Now, firstly, we discussed you compare yourself to yourself 1 year ago. Why you do that? It's because if you stop loving yourself, or validating yourself, or validating your friends, families, peers, parents to the external success, if you stop looking down on your parents because of the limited success financially they have or the ability they have, if you look at what they are as a person, the values that they have, or even where they were 1 year ago to where they're now, as long as they're making improvement, that's great. Again, this is all external. Nothing of it is internal. Look at the values of the people. This is how we should judge people, but know that we are prone not to do it. So please try to compare yourself to you and not to anyone else. And secondly, never makes you feel like you're good enough. To all the girls out there, how many pretty girls do you see on social media? You will never see ugly girls on social media. Always the most pretty, the most beautiful body, the most beautiful face. Again, doing the most exotic things you can imagine. Same thing for males, or again for females as well. In the perfect shape, 10% body fat, amazing looking. But the thing that you don't realize in all of this is the following. This is a really beautiful quote that I want you to remember, which is the following. And I will write it down. You can have anything in life. Anything. But not everything. Please, please, for the love of God, remember this quote. Even the most successful external person, again, lawyer, or perfect physique, perfect job, nice income, beautiful woman, he still might feel lonely inside. Angry at himself for not being good enough. Again, because he is also watching social media. Or he might have a really awful relationships to his family. Those things are the thing we never see. But on social media, again, it's gonna look like they are better than you. They are better physique, better looking, better job, more income. Everything looks better on social media in your life. The best advice you will ever receive is to delete or completely reduce social media. In my case, delete it. What do you need it for? And that's what comes into the last story I want to tell you today. A few days ago, I was in Abu Dhabi. I'm in Dubai right now. I was in Abu Dhabi a few days ago, and I went there with a friend. Unfortunately, he felt sick, so he had to leave really early, and so I was there alone in Abu Dhabi because we had an event in the evening we wanted to go to. The moment he left, I felt alone. I felt extremely lonely. So what was the first thing I did? Went on my phone, went on social media, and started scrolling reels. Next thing I did was texting friends, texting people WhatsApp. But then I realized, and then I put my phone away and sat into a coffee and was looking at the beach and the waves. And that's when I noticed social media and this phone with which I'm recording right now has replaced real relationships to the point where we don't feel lonely anymore just by looking at the screen and pixels. Do that for a day. Put your phone aside and you will see how different it is. Because most of our validation, we get it through likes, comments, followers, subscribers, views. How many times do you tell a person that they're a really good friend in person? You never do that. But that's really what matters, because that's what fulfills you. Love and relationships. You don't need social media just to see again someone's stories. Now you know what it does to you. To watch someone reels, you know what it does to you? Look, you can use WhatsApp to communicate the most important things, but again, I use WhatsApp just to set up meetings or to find a meeting point. I hate conversations over WhatsApp because that's not real. You're speaking to a phone, and that person is speaking to a phone. So, takeaway. Number one, and I will cover the point about childhood trauma further in another video. Delete social media. As simple as that. Try it for a week. Come back to this video, comment, and tell me that I'm an idiot. Please do that. And I'm happy to discuss it with you on a call as to why social media is good for you. Please comment that. I'm happy to hear it. There is no positive point to social media at all. So I hope that today, as a call to action, go tell your family or your friends that you love them, that they're an amazing friends, or your parents that you love them and you're grateful for all they do for you. So I hope you appreciated this video, and I will see you in the next video.